means you have to cross the line. And if you do it, at least make it for someone you love.
Well, I don't know if that's what I want.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah?
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you, I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start? James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
I still don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it. Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
I'm getting used to the big names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there, apart from the obvious?
Together they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate. Who knows if they would have failed.
Dickheads.
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself?
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. Should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Shit, I thought she was gonna get herself a synthesizer.
Fucking Demmer.
Oh, haven't heard that before. Good to know you still have feelings for them. I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
Turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster. Why didn't we have access to these recordings?
They were in the Red Room.
I'll try to get to them. Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago. His own transfer machine. I can't even get my shit together after 3.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing.
deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite. There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite. Okay, let's assume that this was his motive. What's next? You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in. Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that. Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs. The whole thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart. Are you sure?
I was, but I changed my mind.
I think we need to focus.
I am fucking focused.
Once the king is knocked down, the game's usually over.
Someone's getting better at game metaphors.
Green was the last person who could stop the spreading chaos.
I wonder if his death was a crime of passion, or if it was planned.
planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know, but we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
Work well under pressure, resistant to stress, ability to assess situations quickly. Only the commander instead of a coach, and the field's a bit bigger.
And that's all?
I believed in justice. And shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
As much as ever. I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
Okay. Let's try to draw some conclusions. It all comes down to one question. Could Green really be a puppet?
I thought so, but the more I watch the Red Room and foyer footage, the more I doubt it. Green, the way he gestures and talks to himself, he looks crazy.
Talking to yourself doesn't mean you're crazy.
You know what I mean, when he's waving his arms and hurting himself. But I have no idea what taking over a body would look like. Fuck, I don't know. Which one of them was behind this? Green or the killer?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
We're out of time for mistakes.
He's a murderer. Green's death wouldn't make sense. He must have been influencing for a long time until he finally got him to shoot the other deviants. Damn influential deviants. He took another harvest on Icarus.
And if he's aiming to paralyze the city, to create chaos, so what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No, shit, I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks. Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
area is asked to leave the area for their own safety and security, according to the police.
Dude, are you there? Hello? This guy looks shady. He's connected. Oh, this guy's a bull. Wait for me. We'll get it sorted together.
Seth?
Who else, genius? The voice of your conscience?
You're not really here. You're just a cocktail of desynchro and memories with a garnish of trauma.
Dude, you really don't get it. Don't do anything or you'll do something stupid. I just entered the initials and Hestia asked, am I satisfied with my work? They're calling from the top about it. This will end worse than usual.
You know I gotta do this. We need to know what happened.
Fine. But what if you don't?
I will. Whatever it takes.
You can't cover your ass if you do this. James!
We just received word of gunshots in Central Park. The crowd is panicking.
Abschied von einem großen Mann. In den vergangenen Tagen breiteten sich die Proteste, die wegen der Senkung des Mindestalters für die gebührenfreie Körpernutzung entstanden, auf weitere Stadtteile aus. Commissioner C. Steiner versicherte jedoch, dass der Central Park während der Abschiedszeremonie für den ehrenwürdigen Bürger Edward Green gut gesichert sein wird. Es ist die erste Zeremonie dieser Art und in dieser Ausführung seit über einem Jahrhundert. Daher ist damit zu rechnen, dass neben der Familie noch viele weitere große Persönlichkeiten teilnehmen werden. Leider werden jedoch nur ausgewählte Personen an der Zeremonie teilnehmen dürfen, wenn sie eine besondere zuvor verschickte Einladung vorzeigen können. Den Zeitplan der Zeremonie finden Sie auf der zweiten Seite. Der Zorn von New York. Die Bürgerinnen und Bürger von New York lassen sich dieses Mal nicht zum Schweigen bringen. Sie belagern immer noch die Straßen und fordern ihre Rechte ein. Aus den zunächst friedlichen Protesten entwickelte sich langsam Ausschreitungen. Bei der Polizei kam es zu vermehrten Verletzten, wobei mindestens 7 Personen ins ZFB gebracht und mehr als ein Dutzend verletzt wurden. So manch einer glaubt, dass die Zerstörung der Icarus eines der ersten Anzeichen für den Widerstand gegen die Elite der Stadt und gegen die Senkung des Mindestalters für die gebührenfreie Körpernutzung war. Verfügt die Polizei über genügend Personal, um unsere Straßen zu überwachen, während gleichzeitig ein erheblicher Teil der Polizisten für die Sicherheit der Abschiedszeremonie von Edward Green zuständig ist? Erfahren Sie mehr darüber auf den Seiten 3 und 4. Freitag, 24. Oktober. Der saure Regen hält an. Der Wetterdienst kündigt eine Zunahme der Niederschläge an und den Bürgerinnen und Bürgern wird dringend empfohlen, aus Sorge um die Gesundheit ihrer Körper zu Hause zu bleiben.
The problem with this statement is that there are only 2 kinds of medicine that work. Those with an awful taste and narcotics.
James, are you there?
Good to hear you.
I'll be on the line, but remember, in this place, desynchro can be deadly. Got any symptoms yet?
Thanks. Never felt better.
Damn it. I can't see anything. Do you think there are any traces left after all this time?
I was here. How am I not one big lead?
No ticket jokes, conductor? Anything?
That motherfucker had to shoot everyone. So many bodies lost.
What?
Why can't I remember anything? Most of the blood evaporated in the fire. Maybe the UV will detect something. Lectures with it.
Watching the neon lights of the fading city. Oh no. Fuck! No, please! I'm begging you!
People. Where to run or hide. Some bodies were permanently damaged. Something here. I have to check it out. The frame looks shot through. I'll check it. Shoe print.
Is it...
I was ankle deep in blood. This is mine.
James?
I don't have enough information to reconstruct. Refusal of body credit. This guy just hit the memory bank from here.
Probably like most of the victims.
Looks familiar. It fits my gun. Did I... No. I need to look for more evidence. There was a major firefight here before the derailment. I'll check where the shooter was.
shot them.
I remember this. I was chasing a guy. A dealer. Motherfucker was armed. Looks like he was standing around here somewhere. I already have a lot of data. I'm going to reconstruct.
James, think again. The reconstructor will try to use your memories because you were there.
It'll be fine, Sarah.
No, you won't. Wait. James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something. I'll explain later.
James kann nicht warten. Er will nicht warten.
It was almost midnight and there were still some children on the train?
Okay, letzte Ablenkung.
Going on?
We'll get through this difficult moment together. Can't remember? I'll tell you what happened.
I was chasing a dealer who was running away in the crowd.
You shot at those people.
No!
It wasn't me.
He overwrites my memories? What does he know about the train? From a synchro test? Is this how he brings out memories?
Get out of my head!
Are you alive? That's fucking blood?
Killer uses your memories against you. Like a parasite. Squeezes into gaps left by the desyncs and modifies them.
I don't know. He hacked synchro tests and finds out everything? He does it somehow.
Run away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it. Don't reconstruct any further, understand? I can't be with you now.
What?
I'll explain later. My body is in trouble. Okay? Over and out.
Why do people keep leaving you?
I need to get to the next car. You don't get consumed by frustration.
Du hast es schon einmal gelernt. Dieses Mal geht es schneller.
What's going on?
Did you know that in the last synchro test I talked about us? I understood that you would never accept my decisions. Life ends. Even memories fade away. Nothing else will happen. We tried. I know. We were stupid. That would be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
She would never. It's my own fears, feeding on her death. Reconstructing this is gonna be Sisyphus work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to cheat death, not to immerse himself in it.
Fahrerlaubnis, Klasse D, River. Adam Drew, 1123 Green Drive, Brooklyn, Geburtsdatum 9.06.2290.
Rachel had one. She wore it to games. Until it broke into pieces.
New York, Calhounds, Christopher Otterbein, Nummer 29. Einkaufsliste, 14 Demer-Tuben, 8 Premium-Tuben für Gäste. Etwas vorbereiten, damit es nicht langweilig wird. Abführmittel nach dem Premium-Tuben.
I'm moving to reconstruction.
You always think you're someone you're not.
Shot the dealer on the run. I had to have a clean shot. Let's assume that's true. I shot everyone like a madman. What's next?
Have a look.
He was just some trash. A few more years in the memory bank won't matter to him.
You decide.
You know what's real.
Interesting.
Was ist real? Was redet uns der Mörder ein? Wir erfahren es vielleicht in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin verbleibe ich, euer Sven. Ciao, ciao.